I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Okay. Of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience, willpower to move mountains, and unrelenting willpower.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Okay.
The essence of the Ame Noma art
willpower to
is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience, willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
I smell rabbit.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move
The
mountains.
essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame Noma art is to have the patience to move mountains and
Okay.
unrelenting willpower.
Unrelenting patience and the willpower
I
to
smell
move
rabbit.
mountains.
Alright, there we go. Alright, now he needs
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super famous.
Yes, that's the one. I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about how good it tasted. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish. So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
And to find a lost family member, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Unlike the outside world, the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Sometimes. That's also just...
When you're exhausted, an adventurer friend of mine once told me, don't worry though, I'm sure I can think of some way to get you and you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with... Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any suspicion.
If I can withstand...
Absolutely. Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber. Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm, it's going to be exceedingly dangerous.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryo Commission's inspection.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the pretty good connection with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them, and whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, too, right?
That's true. This was all a collaborative effort. Wait! Oh no!
So you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know. Anyway, thanks for everything, Koichi. And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis?
Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really prosperous. At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business. They were a tightly knit group of friends, but eventually, they all grew up and decided it was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining in Inazuma. After that, he hardly saw them. But
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always gonna be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood, and we'd be chatting away like in the old days. To us, those memories are eternal.
Oh, so this is what you meant when you were talking about commemorating things.
yep, that's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Sakajiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I... So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing. The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food. Well, they won't look, but I'm afraid it's soon.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like, but if the Tenryu...
Okay, but...
Why did you want to come?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, I was really just running away from my responsibilities. Once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking about the people and the things I'd left, so I... Forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity.
Talk to us about it.
If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryu Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right! That elderly couple, old customers of ours, their son's in the Tenryu Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issue. All right. You should get back indoors, Sakajiro. Okay, let's... Wait. Hang on. What about the fireworks? All those material... Pots? Pots? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
Ahem. Why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
If it isn't Yoimiya, come on in, dear. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I...
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First your father, and now you. I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't be putting you... I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
It's fine.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids. As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. And he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here. Would you mind delivering it to Satoru on the other side of the village?
Sure. It won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just we sold some fireworks to lead.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help, hmm?
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them, even if it does mean putting up with some conflict. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship, but still, they must get lonely with their child never visiting.
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it. You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Kondaville.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick.
Younger people have bundles of energy.
Speaking of youth, do you know?
Oh,
50 years since what?
Well,
oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
well, maybe you're right. To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered, even as it was rising up, but then it exploded. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well...
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time, but 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea.
Oh no, it's quite all right. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days.
Ah, what a great...
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya.
Yeah,
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh?
He was our boys' best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryo Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood.
Well, no, we can find some...
Yes.
I think
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Dashing through the snow in a horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a horse open sleigh. They call me Speedy Gonzalez. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Come on, fight. Push it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I didn't even hit you, bro. Thought y'all was gonna catch me, huh? That's cute. That's cute. Thought you was gonna catch me. I say, yay. I say, yay. I say, yay, yay. Ah. I say, yay, yay.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tenryo Commission came by.
Huh? What, Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything.
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't... But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro... Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window. The Tenryo Commission...
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his... Pops. Oh, the Tenryo Commission will definitely... Good point. The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over...
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, they left the city. I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen! It's Masazaka and his friends! Let's up...
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the...
Oh, Miss... I'm sorry, but I'll bring you guys...
Yeah!
Also, yep, we...
Are they trying to catch a mug?
No, don't be good kids and...
We will!
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in.
Where you at, though? Where you at, though, Sakujiro? Also, I'm getting a dog.
Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official...
Sakujiro and Kate...
Didn't you hear me?
Ugh, what do you mean?
It's a part.
Disappear! Worthless!
Burn!
Draw! I must withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your act. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the end.
Look at that! We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Sakujiro. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hand. If this is to be my fate, I accept it.
But your return says that you finally came around to my point of view.
Whatever you say.
You will return with me to the Tenryo Commission to await your... The one who made this boat will also be punished.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this! Don't you have anything else to say to one another?
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved in other people's business, but stay out of this. It does not concern you.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryo Commission. There is never any room for discussion. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his skills with the sword are as disappointing now as they ever were.
What are you talking about? Just who do you think you're kidding? You left all your subordinates back. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say, and you're just gonna choose to keep it all inside?
Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya, leave it. It was just my wishful thinking.
No, I won't leave it. I will not stand by and watch when you haven't even done anything. Keisuke, you seem to like settling things with a duel, so let's do it your way. I challenge you to a duel. If I win, and the same goes for you, Sak. If you don't say anything,
And if you...
then I'll admit to
Yoimiya?
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
America? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Retribution!
Evil conquering! Worthless! Worthless!
Sir, they are too strong.
Hello.
We need...
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand down.
Yes, sir.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakujiro was back then. Why were you so convinced that we had things to say to each other?
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then, your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard the story, I realized that the firework meant something special to you both. And that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a firework to feel lonely, do they?
The reason I came back is that... It wasn't that I'd changed my mind, I just felt that what I'd done in the past was to try to escape from reality. I saw the freedom of Mondstadt, the contracts of Liyue, the wisdom of Sumeru, and the justice of Fontaine. It all left a deep impression on me. I was glad that I'd left Inazuma, but then I happened to hear about the Sakoku decree. I was an escapee, and I was proud of that. What I should have tried to do is take the good things from the outside world and bring them back home.
So that's why you came back? Out of your naive hope of changing the way things are here?
No, I let go of all those delusions of grandeur. I just felt that I never should have run away like that.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it any longer.
Life isn't easy for anyone. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators of the Sakoku decree and confiscate people's visions. It's not what I signed up for when I joined the Tenryo Commission. I do wonder, am I really doing the right thing? The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you here by force.
What will you say to the higher-ups?
Don't worry about that. I'll handle it. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is long and complicated, but it can be done. I will lend you my help, but until then, you'll have to wait. And don't kick the bucket on the...
Don't worry, Case. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe next time. I'll be demoted for sure. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like... It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. I asked Yoshitaka and the others to transport it here, citing the temporary contraband store. Forcing Sakujiro to this spot was also something I had planned all along. It's just like you said, Yoimiya. Even though I hadn't fully made up my mind, my actions betrayed my intent.
But I think you did the right thing. And look, now you've managed to resolve the grievance in your...
I understand now. Thank you. I didn't know you were quite so perceptive. You saw right into what I was thinking.
That's only because I know your parents so well. They're both really nice people, so I didn't think the apple would fall too far from the tree.
I had heard there was a new Naganohara running things these days. Little loud and reckless, maybe, but you live up to the family name. By the way, Naganohara fireworks can reproduce the firework that the two of us set off back then.
Sorry, nope.
Ah, never mind then.
I can't make an...
Thank you very...
No worries.
Yoimiya, the way you took command...
What can I say? If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back the clock in their relation. Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place. My pops will set off the firework that...
This is gonna be
Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a... Oh, remember that big one that went up first? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon saw it. It was...
No matter where you're... I believe that is... Oh, and also...
You know, Yoimiya...
Oh, I can hear you. Quietly watching something you made with... You asked me what...
Yep. for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and just for Keisuke and for Keisuke and Saku. Oh yeah!
As for me, to be honest,
Seriously?
well, no, it was by chance that it's also by fireworks that, but people also consider if we didn't exist, you know? But I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Quest completed.
Inazuma is not such a bad place.
Battle Pass. One day in 19 hours, I might as well do this. Forge. I wanna have to forge those real quick. Let me go to forging some stuff. Where is that area? I think it's closest to. Wait a second. Let's try one here, maybe. Oh God.
As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
No. I'm about to forge some stuff. Where's the other way?
Princess magic powers the humans.
Sakoku Decree, the Vision Hunt Decree.
Give me half a chance, and I'll
Leave that there. they at though? I legit don't see anything. Oh my god. I think it's this one. Bro, like, where is that? Let's try that.
Ooh, you restaurant?
And I'll become an outstanding adventurer for sure.
Honestly, I'm looking for the foraging area. I don't know where they put it at. Maybe it's over here. Still got some things. Yeah, honestly, it's probably over here.
commoners are forbidden.
Oh my god, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. But there we go. Oh, no, it's not. Where's the... I don't know. Wait a second. Let's see. Honestly, it probably is over there. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Let's see here. Where'd they be at though? Oh my god.
One day, I'll be...
Let's see how wait, cause maybe no, don't join me. Oh my god, wow. I'm lying. That's a surprise, baby. Oh, I hate this. Here's the black hello. Here's the black. There's the blacksmith. Let's refine. Yeah? Alright.